Arthur Mondella is mourned. Up until the moment of his death on February 2015, he ran his family's company, Dell's Maraschino Cherries, in the Red Hook section of Brooklyn. His daughters, Dana Mondella and Dominique, miss him every day and wish he could see how they've done with the business. Their great-grandfather Arthur Mondella Sr. and their grandfather Ralph founded it in 1948. Dell's Maraschino Cherries processes and sells nothing but cherries, about 14 million pounds a year, from its single Red Hook factory. Dana, the president and CEO, is 30, and Dominique, the vice president, is 32. One might community, or their bees, had crossed paths with Mondella in 2010, less than 5 years before he died, had a minor but significant bee component. The first small signs that all was not right with him arrived buzzing in the air. Though circumstances put Mondella and the bees on opposite sides of an issue, the beekeepers still speak admiringly of him and express regret at his unhappy end. The summer of 2010 was the hottest ever recorded in the city. By July, heat reflected from the pavement had scorched the leaves of trees, creating a false, uncolorful fall. In gardens, blossoms dried and withered, and the weeds by highway entrances took on the appearance of twisted wire. As summer progressed, to add a further touch of the apocalyptic, bees returning at the end of the day to hives in Red Hook began to glow in incandescent red. Some local beekeepers
see if I could get that back again.
All of them had noticed that their honey was turning red too. What next, they wondered. Bees go through a lot. Colony collapse disorder, the decimation of entire hives, has been a worrisome problem worldwide. Pesticides, parasites, weather, and
sorry about that.
sometimes get into a hive and eat bees, honeycombs, and all. Because bees were city bees, nobody took the sudden change in the color of theirs as a promising development. March of that year, it had not been legal to keep bees in the city. A few beekeepers had, and by camouflaging their hives with faux brick contact, a kick out of defying former Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, who had initiated the ban. Immediately after the Board of Health voted to lift it, the number of beekeepers multiplied.
I'll have a link in the description. And it's interesting. I'm going to learn a little more. And what I'm going to do is come out and do a story about what happened in this building. Happening to another family member here. We got to never forget that guy that was here. This is really important. You know, there was a family man that growing marijuana, red honey. The honey was red. So, how you doing? Any questions? Yeah. This is mine. If you have,
I want to come by later, maybe. I live in the neighborhood.
all right, cool, whatever. Cool. We're trying to.
Joey.
Hey, Joey. I'm Elvis. Hi, Lucy and Joey. If you was to scan the QR code, you'll see what blocks we're on because we may not always be here.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Are you often in Red Hook, or is it?
Yeah, I've been here the whole summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've been here. Yeah, I've been a few places in the summer.
Cool.
So I've been trying to make sure. I've even been putting maps the last few days, so a person knows. Okay, he's there today. They're open.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Gateway Pizza Flower.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I
Nice to meet
appreciate you
Elvis.
guys.
Cool. Have a
You're
good
awesome.
night. Thank you.
All right. So, trying to make it, and I don't want to tell you how old he was, but everyone knows that I'm going to be 49 October 1st. this year, which I think it's in like, and I'm here to tell you, no midlife crisis going on here. That's not what's happening here. I'm just another guy. This guy over here, and I'll get more facts about this guy here who had a family and who sold marijuana, and he grew it as well. So, uh, you know, 2000 I started is when his enterprise came to a screaming halt. So, I think about this man ever since maybe I put his none of us can make it if we're not following. More can make it. More can make it. People. So the ones who are not lazy, they'll make it. So if you see someone else who's not lazy, then let's like team up. And this is coming from a guy who's a lone wolf. So I might be capping right now because I'm such a lone wolf. It's hard for me to like join a group. It has to be like true, like legitimate. Like it has to be like like I don't do handshake deals. It has to be some sort of like integrity. There has to be some sort of like contract, like some understanding. Like let's like do more business than feelings. Yeah, I think you're cool. I think you're great. Yeah, you're funny. But let's have a great working relationship. Like something where we can put our name on things. Hey,
Got you something.
I'm like live right now.
Why are you working? You haven't eaten yet, so here.
What is this? Thanks, son.
What's inside of it?
I hope it's not a snack. Because I'm on live. I'm supposed to not be snacking. And I hope you're not promoting a snack, dude. Oh, God. All right. Let me see. I'm not eating this, dude. Oh, why do you think I need this energy? I am up and strong. You sweet boy.
All of it, $6.50.
What time is it, dude? Is it bedtime?
Yeah.
You didn't take a shower yet?
No.
Come on. Why are you out here?
Can't phone that.
Remember what we discussed. I'm not having this. Thank you. I love you. But I do not need a Red Bull this large. I haven't had a Red Bull this large in like 3-4 months. Have you not noticed that?
I don't know.
But thank you I guess it's the thought, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. What is it? I've been out of the house all day, so you think I'm tired? I appreciate you, son.
Okay.
You're a good son.
Thanks.
This kid, man. He loves his father. But I'm off the sugar, man. Please. I don't want the sugar, dude. But maybe he's used to seeing the guy who busts the sugar, like the energy drinks and stuff like that. But it was that fact that it was so much money too. He was really like, damn, I spent all that money and you're not gonna drink this. Life is full of what? Disappointment. Hustling all around us. And I'm here on like the quietest block because I still find inspiration in the little towns of this country. A little place like Red Hook, you know? People like me in Red Hook. People are responding well to me in Red Hook. And everything takes time, you know? There's not a line today. It could be a line tomorrow. Everything takes time. You know, you have to have that idea. You know, everyone has that. And then you got to do the research, and then that's when most people fall down. You know, they can't do that research necessary, you know. Research the laws and research, you know, what are you going to use, where you're going to go, where you're going to put it, how much is it going to cost, how long is it going to be until you see $1 back. Do you understand that? How much time have you given yourself? What kind of cushions do you have if the axle breaks? Do you have any money put to the side for an emergency, unexpected situation? Do you have, or do you need this to work in order for you to survive? That's research. Most people, you know, that's hard to figure out all those things right there. And then you have the motivation, I guess, would be third. The motivation is right after that research. How much motivation do you have? How much sweat equity are you going to put into the project? What if there's no brakes? Can you afford to put the brakes on it? Because like if let's say you want to get a trailer like this, we're talking 7 to 12 grand, and that's like marketplace. A trailer in this condition, original fabrics, you know, original everything inside. It has the patina. It's so Americana. Everyone loves this. This is the thing that you see and you smile and you say, wow, this is Red Hook. That's why I'm here in Red Hook, because Red Hook understands me. Red Hook, like, Red Hook gets me. You know, I used to think Harlem got me. I used to think that Harlem got me and understood me, but then it just got too dangerous to be in Harlem. You're walking around heavy every day. Like, what? No. I left the marijuana. I left that bar business, got into this business here, and let me tell you, I have met nothing but outstanding, law-abiding, amazing people. I used to be in the bar business. You're meeting all the hustlers, all the fast girls. You're meeting all the people in the politics. And you're meeting all the, all the boosters, all the hustlers, all the squares that want to be hustlers, all these things, all the pimps. You know them by name. You know them all by name. And they see you, but in their mind, you're just a hip square. Because, you might have your ears open and you might be listening and taking in all the information necessary to be able to fit in, to be able to move in certain circles. Like me, I can go anywhere, everywhere. I can walk in any room. I can, and it's not like it's because it's in a domesticated fashion where I'm chefing for someone or I'm cooking for someone. And I understand that power. I understand that reality. I understand that some people have a way to be able to come across and grab and get the crowd going, like the MC, like DJ Hollywood. I watched him when he was up there MCing on the mic, and it was like so interesting. I was like, they're paying you just to work the mic while somebody else, Brucey B is on the ones and twos. So it was very like, whoa. And we got Brucey B, and DJ Hollywood is just spitting the whole night. So charismatic, rapping and all this kind of stuff. So I'm a young guy, 21 years old, working in this environment, seeing this kind of a swag that's unique to Harlem. And I used to believe that Harlem got me for a long time. Harlem got the fact that I used to wear the cowboy boots. And Harlem they understood that, I was wearing a blazer every day. Harlem understood me. I felt like Harlem got me. They got the guy that I was, and it just became too dangerous. Because you got to tell people no in Harlem. You got to tell people no in Harlem. You got to tell people no in Harlem, and they can't take it. All the years I did in Harlem, and what happened? Harlem becomes real, like when I pulled up with the Mustang and the family, and we was outside of Sylvia's. It was just like everybody's just like, that's a good look right there. That's a good look right there. It was all about optics. It was all about it's a good look. And it was a rental. It was a rental. The smart car I was driving got into something, and LJ, I think she hit like a pothole or something. I can't remember. And next thing you know, we said, oh, they had the Mustang there. I was like, yeah, let's get the Mustang for a minute. So we did the Mustang for, like maybe 2 months. That's how long it took for them to fix the thing. But, the insurance was amazing. So when you have really good insurance, you can do that. It wasn't even an upgrade. It was like some kind of, we were still paying something crazy like $48 a day for a drop top Mustang. For July and August. Something like that. And we did it a few times. There's always a way, when you keep, spending money with these people, they want to look out for you. Because we had the smart car. And then once we started having children, it just wasn't going to work out. And the smart car was just so easy to get around. Because before that, it was the Mercedes. I'm driving the big old Benz. And it was easy to get to the bar business when you going to work, then you're coming home. But now it's different because I needed to get to people doing deliveries and stopping and going and putting a lot of wear on the Mercedes. That was a bad move. And it was too big. I was getting too many tickets, so the smart car was like perfect. So I just had a son, my first beautiful boy. I was just like, wow. I got to be there because my first child, I'd never seen any of that. I didn't see the birth, and I wasn't part of any of that. Mom wanted to have that experience for herself. It was an interesting time. The people that come to your life, that come into your life. So, to have that kid right there, I get to see all that. That's the little guy who just tried to bring me a big energy drink, and it's been months since I had an energy drink, so that's kind of cool. You know, I guess I don't know. Is it cool? And we were talking about these ideas. You have to you find that motivation. You got to get up and you got to say, I got to schedule now this dream, this idea. And then, you got to say how realistic and how much time and where is it going to get done? Where's it going to happen? How am I going to transform this idea from out of the paper, and now I got that motivation, and 11 years, yes, this is a new parlay, so to speak. This is lateral move, so to speak. This lateral move is, we're still, like, may I keep it real? You forced me to the streets because everyone could get to, or every bodega had it. All the bodegas, I would say, if they're Middle Eastern or Arab, they're pushing a lot of product. And that's just the facts. They're pushing a lot of product. So, and a lot of people like that reliability. But one thing that they do like is what I have in common with that man over there. They're like family. And people like to know their family. They like to know who they're supporting. And that's what I like about Red Hook. Red Hook represents family like that. How are you?
I'm good. You open?
Yeah.
So what you do? What do you got?
Let me just mute this.